Hello and welcome to the lyric breakdown of Sugarcoat. So I wrote this one with my beautiful friend Jack Howe. We're going 2 for 2 here. This is the second single I've done with him. And we were trying to write about someone that you might pass on the street and just fall in love with, but you don't really know them at all. So it's all about imagining everything you could have with someone when it's probably not true. You sugarcoat all your fantasies to involve this person, and they can't really have any negatives because they're basically just your imagination. Let's get into the lyrics. So first one is just describing the situation. So white shoes, standing, walking, that's them, just going past, having cool kicks on. I should have tried to start off talking, being like, oh, I wish I said something, but you didn't. Could have let it go, keep on chasing thoughts of you, but just keep walking. All shoes and walking and running analogies. You could let go of the idea of them, but instead you're just gonna hold on to it forever and imagine how perfect they could possibly be and fantasize about them all the time. Straight onto the chorus, I suppose. Try to stay cool when you pass by. Choke on my words. Could have said hi. So that's just about pretending that you're really cool and suave and someone that they might want to see. But you still don't say anything to them. You just sort of watch them go past. Thinking of things we might have done. Hoping I see you more than once. That's just imagining all the fantastical scenarios of how perfect they could be and the things you could do together. And then because you didn't say anything, you're hoping that you'll see them again. So maybe you'll say something next time, but you probably won't because talking to strangers is scary. Looking for a love that you can't find. All the cliches that you couldn't buy. That also ties back into the fantasizing thing. Like a perfect love is kind of cliche and not really how things are, because obviously everyone has flaws or you have flaws together. Saying that it's so perfect you can't buy it because it's not really real. Promising made up guarantees, that's saying, oh yeah, they'll definitely happen, we can have this perfect life. Sugarcoat all my fantasies with you. Everyone has fantasies of what they want to be doing, and that's just who they're doing it with is important as well, so that's, Second verse, we wanted to change it up so it's a bit less perfect. We're seeing the same person but heaps later and they're not having the best day. And maybe you're not as well. So old shoes, worn down, show a different side of you. So you're not perfect, you're not this amazing, top level, never has a bad day kind of person. A desire to find better things to do. It starts to get a little bit sneaky depressing here because it's supposed to be they're having a really shit day and you can see that they'd want to be doing something else rather than whatever chore they're out doing. Couldn't spend your days counting all the different ways that you'd be better off. You just can't seem to stop. So again, that's sort of imagining how life can be better if you weren't in that particular situation. So feeling bad for this fantasy person that they're having a shit day and they're fantasizing not about you but about their own life being more exciting or better or the bridge is set way after both of those first two things. So you've sort of 3 snapshots of the person. You've got first verse, you've seen them for the first time. Second verse, you've seen them, it's been ages, they don't look good. And then the bridge is remembering who they are and wondering about them. So I don't like all the things I used to. Try avoid all the places from my youth. That's actually a really big reflection on me because every year I'll look back on who I was a year ago and be like, oh, God, I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I was that person. I can't believe I liked those things, which is quite silly. I shouldn't do that. But I know that's the way that my brain works because I like to feel like I'm progressing and getting better. And if I feel like I am, that means that what I used to be isn't as good. They're just not any good if they're not you. It's been a while, but I think I'd still choose you. And that's about, even though it's been forever and you saw that when they're amazing, when they're not amazing, you'd still choose them because the fantasy of someone who is not completely perfect that you can work with is beautiful and really no one's perfect. And even if they're a fantasy person who isn't real, if they're flawed and you can accept them for that, that's beautiful. Anyway, short and sweet. Yeah, it's just a cute love song about someone that you don't know and they're perfect and then they're flawed, but at the end you still choose them because that's exciting and that's what real people are. Thanks so much for watching. If you want to support me and my music, the best way to do that is follow me on Spotify, subscribe here on YouTube, add my music to your playlists, play it all the time. I don't know, go to sleep, loop that shit. Love you so much. Thanks for